What is going on, citizens of the POKEGERSE? Welcome to the POKEGERSE. I'm your host, Gerson, and today I'm excited to announce that we finally reached our goal of 1,000 subscribers. I really wanted to take some time in the beginning of this video to thank every single one of you who have subscribed to this channel. I'm extremely grateful for your support, and I hope that you all are excited as I am for the future of the Cinemar region, along with the POKEGERSE as a whole. Now that we've made it to 1,000 subscribers, let's keep that momentum going as we head towards our new goal of 2,000 subscribers. So if you're new here and you're a fan of Fakemon, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. And while we're at it, let's appease the almighty YouTube algorithm by pressing that like button and making this video the most liked video on this channel. Thanks to all of your feedbacks and suggestions in the comments since we started this Cinemar region series. More and more pieces of the Cinemar region puzzle become solidified. With that said, maybe it's time that we become introduced to a few very important people that you'll meet along your journey throughout the Cinemar region.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon / Fakemon. My name is Professor Depp. I'm the Pokemon professor of the Cinemar region, where all the stars align. Could you tell me a bit about yourself? Now, this is ideally the part in the Pokemon game where you would select the player character between an already set designed male and female option, but given that we all come in so many different shapes, colors, backgrounds, identities, and so on, I decided not to create a pre-designed character, as this is your journey through the Cinemar region, and I want you to come as you are. But back to the Pokemon professor of this region. Given that the Pokemon from Cinemar are loosely based on popular movies, I thought that it would be fitting to base certain characters that you'll encounter throughout your journey on famous Hollywood actors. Professor Depp is loosely based on famous actor Johnny Depp, who's synonymous for his roles as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean series, as well as Edward Scissorhands in the film of the same name, amongst many other memorable roles. Now that we've been introduced to the Pokemon professor of the Cinemar region, let's meet one of the 8 gym leaders that you'll have to defeat if you plan on challenging the Cinemar region's Elite Four.
Hello, puny trainer. They call me D-Rock, and quite frankly, I don't think you have what it takes to defeat my rock-hard Pokemon and my muscles that are also hard as rock. You better bring it.
If you haven't caught on by now, D-Rock is based on one of the highest paid actors at this time, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who transitioned into acting after being a world-famous professional wrestler and rose to high popularity in Hollywood for his role in the latest Fast and the Furious films, Hercules, Scorpion King, and many more. But today, we're going to be designing the ace Pokemon that will be used by D-Rock in your battle against him, along with his pre-evolved form, which is the one we'll be designing first. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, of course, has a very muscular physique. On that bulky bod, he also has a number of tattoos, and one tattoo that without a doubt is synonymous with The Rock is the Brahma Bull head tattoo, with the Brahma Bull becoming one of his many nicknames as a professional wrestler. With such a nickname, I without a doubt had to base D-Rock's ace Pokemon on the Brahma Bull. My approach for this design was to utilize as many geometric shapes as possible to give this bull calf a sort of sturdy appearance. I also wanted to reference this classic photograph of a younger Dwayne Johnson, which has become an internet meme over time. So I placed the horns beside this extra piece of head bulk that sort of mirrors that high top fade haircut that Mr. Johnson rocked in his youth. Keeping those geometric shapes in mind, I utilized them to shape the body and legs of this Pokemon. I then had an idea to design a cowbell in the shape of a dumbbell. See what I did there? Anyways, I then decided to create the collar for the rest of the cowbell in smaller segments of dumbbell-shaped rocks, which is also meant to resemble the chain worn around Dwayne Johnson in this very same photograph. I also added this small detail in order to give the appearance of hooves at the bottom of the front legs. I took some time to adjust the lining around its nose and mouth, and then added facial markings to add some cooler details onto its face. Of course, something that made Dwayne Johnson appear to be really cool in the eyes of many was the eyebrow raise. After that, I felt that it was good to go for outlining and coloring. the way, make sure to stay till the end of this video for a special announcement on a brand new series that I'm gonna be starting on this channel in order to celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. You won't want to miss out on this announcement, and just for fun, I'll give you a small clue. It involves emojis. Some of you may have already guessed what this announcement might be already, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to wait till the very end. Here is the first stage of Drock's Ace Pokemon. Despite all the talks of dumbbells, which personally I believe would be better represented by the Steel typing, I obviously had to give this Pokemon the Rock typing. Here is his Pokédex entry. These Pokemon tend to display attitude towards anyone aside from their trainer. That is, unless they don't deem their trainers strong enough. They don't seem to display much interest in a lot of things, but when their attention is caught by something, they often charge at it full throttle, headbutting everything in their path in the process. Researchers theorize that a few centuries ago, this Pokemon may have inspired the early creation of what we know today as a dumbbell. I would love to see what cool name suggestions you all come up with for this Pokemon in the comments down below. Alright, now let's get into the second and final evolution. I'm definitely wanting to go with a bulky, raging bull look for this final stage. I started off with the face, and then began to work on one of the main features that I had in mind for this design, and that's to blend in the bull horns with what appears to be a barbell stacked with heavy plates on it, given that this Pokemon has a theme of gym equipment. I pictured Drock as a character who is obsessed with his physique and getting swole at the gym, and for that reason, I think it's cool for his Ace Pokemon to represent a key character trait of his. And hey, here's the perfect opportunity for a Pokemon gym to be designed like an actual working out gym. I added a zigzag-like eyebrow pattern, as well as a stylized nose piercing that is often depicted on angry bull cartoons. Next, I began to sketch out a general body shape for this large bull and decided to shape what would be the hooves at the bottom of the bull's legs in a very large dumbbell shape. This Pokemon is essentially working out anytime it moves by carrying all that heavy load on its hooves, but it's so physically strong that I don't think all that weight even actually bothers this Pokemon. I went back for some slight adjustments and added a thin tail with a zigzag pattern at the end. After that, I designed two large oval-shaped bulges that grow out of this Pokemon's spine. The final major detail to add to this Pokemon was this zigzag pattern on each side, which might give you all a clue as to the additional typing that this Pokemon may receive upon evolving. I also added a small wedge on the front dumbbell feet to better appear like hooves. And now we're good to go for the outlining and coloring process. Again, make sure to stay till the very end for an announcement regarding a new series on this channel, which, even more than this Cinemar region series, will require participation from you, the viewers. Also, given that gym leaders and other major Pokemon trainers that you'll be encountering throughout your Cinemar journey are based on famous Hollywood actors, which actors do you think should definitely have a character inspired by them? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Here is the second and final evolution of D-Rock's Ace Pokemon, which, if it were in a Pokemon game, this would be the evolutionary stage that you'll have to defeat in order to obtain that gym badge from D-Rock. Oh, and as you can see, this Pokemon is now a rock and electric type. And if you want to know why, well, that's because Dwayne The Rock Johnson is known as the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. Here is his Pokédex entry. These Pokemon possess massive raw strength. This power would be necessary in order to lift up their heavy hooves, which they utilize to pummel mountains when expanding their terrain. Research finds that the electrical charge that is stored throughout their body allows them to reach this power. It is highly recommended to never anger this Pokemon in the wild, as they become difficult to stop when in a rage, unless they exhaust their stored electrical power. Make sure to leave your name suggestions in the comments below, along with the meanings behind the names.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and as promised, here's a very special announcement on a new series that's going to be featured on this channel, known as the Emojimon Safari. In case you don't know what an Emojimon is, it's basically when you take a number of emojis and you combine them in order to create a brand new original Pokemon. The combination of emojis make for a wide variety in possibilities for brand new designs. So for our first episode of this Emojimon Safari series, I want you to comment down below 3 different emojis, and I'm gonna select 5 comments to be featured in our first video. This Emojimon Safari may be inhabited by a wide variety of cool and wacky designs, and some of them might even break out of the Safari to become part of the Cinemar region. So go ahead and drop your 3 emojis down below and stay tuned for the first video. Make sure to be following the POKEGERSE Instagram page for all major updates, along with my other social media accounts, including Patreon, where you can become a Patreon just like these amazing people and support this channel even for as low as $3 a month, which goes a very long way. More ways to support the POKEGERSE is to watch all the other videos on this channel that you may have not watched already. And of course, make sure you click on that bell icon, that way you're all notified as soon as a brand new video premieres. Thank you all again for 1,000 plus subs. I'm very, very grateful to you all. My name is Gerson, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!